Where am I at? Shout out to the chat, y'all. Shout out to everybody. I ain't up to shit. I read books. Hope everybody is doing well. I need to fix that. That shit broke like a mug. Man. But no, I didn't want too much of your time. I figured I'll holler at y'all real quick about something that was on my mind. And that's just energy. That's what's been on my mind. You know, I'm just noticing the energy change, or the energy being siphoned. That's the best way to put it. And it's not just on YouTube. I'm not talking just YouTube. Damn, I need a cigarette. Y'all come in. It's the world. It's all social media, but in general, the world. I'm watching how media is pushing things to create an emotional reaction. I'm noticing how the world is reacting to it. I mean, that's the best way to put it. And I've told you guys multiple times, and not to say that I told y'all like y'all children or anything like that. Just I brought it up before. How protect your energy. Protect your energy because everything is trying to attack you every day, constantly, right? So there's this thing, and I'm sure many of us heard about it, many of us know about it, but it doesn't it doesn't stick to people like it should. And I'm a simplify it, of course, just for basic conversation. It's called cymatics, but everything vibrates. Nothing sits still. This table isn't sitting still. I'm not sitting still. This piece of paper, this cigarette, whatever you talk, nothing sits still. Everything vibrates and has its own rhythm. And that rhythm is necessary to keep everything as it is, whatever it may be. So the can vibrates. It's not physical. It's moving, right? To the minute level, the molecular level, whatever you would like to, comprehend it as. Everything vibrates at its own frequency, at its own rhythm to establish itself, right? So this comes in with the energy of man, your energy, my energy, individual energy. You're vibrating and your rhythm is established to keep you as you, right? Well, understand that every emotion, happy to sad to anger to jealous to envy to lust to annoyance to stress to whatever emotional reaction man can have, right? Well, I'm noticing a lot of fuckery, a lot of bitch assness, a lot of terrorism through media, through social media, through YouTube, Facebook, all of these things. People we encounter, music we hear on the radio, all whatever, everything. Everything is the point. Everything. So understand, when you're happy, your rhythm is on a certain frequency, at a certain pace. When you're sad, same thing. When you're mad, it's the same. It's all according to the emotion. Well, we have all of these things attacking us, right? I'm talking social media, I'm talking movies, I'm talking music, I'm talking everything that's attacking us daily, right? And it's triggering our rhythm, it's triggering our flow, it's altering it to a certain degree to keep you in a negative or a positive or a neutral, right? So you gotta understand a blood cell, for instance, has its own rhythm. An individual blood cell has its own rhythm, its own frequency. So now we feel stress. That's a it's an erratic rhythm. It's erratic frequency. So we get into social media bombarding us with bullshit. And you may be like, okay, that didn't bother me, but the fact that you were focused in on it for whatever time period you were was altering your frequency, was altering your rhythm. And so this is why I say protect your peace. Watch your energy. There are energy vampires out there. They're not all physical. Some are just media. Some is just music. You know, an erratic rhythm, and I'm talking on blood flow, heartbeat, beat, flow, rhythm. It's all the same, right? It it can it can benefit you or it can hurt you, depending on what you allow yourself to go through. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm looking everywhere and I'm seeing ignorance, fuckery, bitch assness, all under the excuse of entertainment. And we say this to ourselves to excuse ourselves, not realizing when we participate in these things, we are damaging ourselves. When we talk about who died and what uh, Usher and Alicia Keys, the little him holding her, these are all different energies, all different frequencies. Yeah, it holds us back, but we make excuses for it. We say it's entertaining, it's just fun. You gotta understand, I'm past the excuse part. I'm looking at what it's doing to us physically, mentally, right? Because your brain has its own frequency, or your mind, excuse me, not your brain. Your mind has its own frequency. Your mind has its own rhythm. And what you allow it to ingest, whether you try to excuse it off or not, doesn't matter. See, a lot of people have the mentality of a child. Oh, it's just entertaining. It's not bothering me. That's the child. That's the entertainment. That's the glitter and gold. That's the shiny keys clanking, and we like that, right? We use that part for the excuse. We don't realize under that layer of dumb shit that we excuse is damaging us on a physical level, on a mental level. Everything, like I said, and this is why, if I watch uh, or I listen to a song and it's talking about how many people they killed and all the bitches they fucked and all the guns they got, even though I might say it doesn't bother me, right? On a whole different spectrum of levels, physically, mentally, it's changing my rhythm. It's changing my flow. And I'm not aware of it. That's why I become addicted to hearing about murders and deaths and who's killing who and who's fucking who. That's why, to me, it's become a part of my subconscious need to stay on this erratic rhythm because now I'm on I can't just go. It's like cold turkey. I can't go from a peaceful flow, peaceful rhythm, jump up to an erratic rhythm, and then jump back down to a peaceful flow. If all I'm doing is ingesting fuck shit, I gotta have the fuck shit because now that fuck shit has become my normal, right? Makes sense, right? So, like the title reads, I'm gonna be quick with this. I come in from my to remind you guys, hey yo, don't fall for it. You know what I'm saying? So when you feel sad, when you feel mad, annoyance, any emotion, those are different frequencies. Those are different rhythms that deals with you on a molecular level, right? So imagine as an adult, murder, death has become entertainment. That's crazy. Think about that's wild. As an adult to say, well, that's to me that's entertaining. That means something's wrong. No, it's just entertaining. No, there's something wrong with you. You should not. And this may be my opinion. I try to keep it neutral. It may just be my opinion, but there's something wrong with a person who finds entertainment in murders, deaths, kills, sex, violence, murder, death, sex, kill, violence. There's something wrong with you. You just haven't acknowledged it or are unaware of it to say, wait a minute, that's weird. That's just fucking weird. You know, it's something's going on to where I need to understand what the fuck is wrong with me. To be like, okay, I want to hear about murders and deaths and kills, murders and deaths and kills, murders and death and kill. Your frequency has become erratic and has become your norm. You haven't understood it yet to even acknowledge that that's happened to you. Because it's way easier to point the finger and say it's just entertainment. I don't know these people. It doesn't bother me one way or the other. Yes, it does because you're drawn to it. Something's going on. You're drawn to it. You're addicted to this because your body is now used to erratic behavior and chaos and ignorance. You have become used to it. So family, maybe somebody needs to take a step back and really pay attention to themselves real quick. You think? You think? Just perhaps. Just perhaps. Oh, I'm grown. I can do all. You sure can. You sure can. If that's how you feel, this live, my channel ain't for you. Just go on about your business. But to people who are and who want to be aware and know thyself, you gotta understand. We live in a world that bombards us with chaos and terrorism. Media, I've told you and I've showed you, show and prove multiple times. Media is a form of terrorism used by the military. Excuse me. TV shows, same thing. Music, same thing. All of this is bombarding you constantly, so it's become normal, which is not normal. Do you hear me? So take a step back, know thyself. Your blood, your molecular genetic makeup, on a minuscule, minute level, from the DNA strand itself. I wish I had my symbology book with me that I created. I got my own language. Don't nobody know it but me. But your DNA strand itself, the helix itself, by itself, is only capable of being itself because of a rhythm, a frequency between those strands. That little ladder part, that's the symphony. The connection between those two helixes, that's the symphony of man. That's the Song of Solomon. Y'all don't hear me though. So, imagine you listen to an R&B song with your lady, you feel a certain way. You listen to Fat Tone, Brother Lynch, Hung, Mac Dre, you feel a certain way. You see what I'm saying? You listen to Zero, Pimp C, you feel a certain type of way. You listen to country, you feel a certain type of way. You watch a movie of Rambo, nigga, I don't know, Rambo. You get that adrenaline pump, that action, that violence. These are all frequencies by themselves. So, while you're taking in and ingesting this and you're feeling these different emotions, understand what's going on with your blood flow, you know? That's why your heart beats at a certain pace when you get into certain, man, cut it out. So this is why I say protect your energy, protect your peace. Understand what you're ingesting, not just consciously, but subconsciously. What's up, Cynthia? What's up, Murder Stroke? Peace to all y'all. Peace, peace. I don't get on here as much anymore because the fuckery is popular, and that's not me. I watch as people on here, social media, YouTube, Facebook, all that. I watch as people make excuses for the bullshit that they not only ingest, but give off too. And so I had to take a step back. I'll come on, give y'all some real good game, Get the fuck on. If y'all take it, y'all take it. If you don't, you don't. But I can't help but to want to help. You dig what I'm saying? So, family, your energy makes you who you are. Your frequencies make you who you are, how you are. Everything has its own rhythm. It is, Cynthia, but not in the way social media has become. Social media has become a place where people want to sound smart, want to sound deep, want to be right. If you disagree, it's a problem. No, fuck social media conversations, bro. Fuck that. You see, I don't put a StreamYard up. I don't let niggas come up here. I don't feel like hearing niggas try to debate nothing. Fuck out of here. If you want to say something about what I'm saying, again, go do your own shit. The way social media is set up, it got motherfuckers in a weird ass, ego driven box. That's the best way I could put it, like an ego driven box or some shit. I've watched panels try to talk woke shit. I hate the whole woke shit, but for just basic comprehension. I've watched platforms, 5, 6 people on there. Everybody gotta be right. Can't nobody be wrong. So the social media conversations is for egos. Egos. Get the fuck on with that. Even that ego has its own frequency. Even that ego has its own rhythm to it. That's why a motherfucker can't get on a social media platform, a Streamlabs with multiple people and just have a conversation. No, I gotta be right. To go against what I'm saying, you're going against me. See, it's weird. Motherfuckers have become weird. There used to be a time where you could have a conversation with a motherfucker, have a debate, not even a debate, just a disagreement, and be able to have that conversation. You can't do that. I'll be on YouTube, I'll be in bushes just looking, lurking, and just watching how motherfuckers can't be wrong. You can't go against what they're saying. What they say is right, true and exact. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I don't want to have that. I don't want to talk to niggas like that. I want to say what I gotta say. If you agree, you agree. If you don't, get the fuck on. And I'm gonna get the fuck on right after I'm done. Your energy makes you how you are, not who you are only, but how you are. You are composed a certain way because of a what's the word? Composition. That Song of Solomon within, that composition of rhythm, frequency, and flows makes you who you are and how you are. But once you intake junk, and then you say, oh, it's entertainment, right there is a red flag. Right there is a red flag. I've noticed those who are high energy on other panels tend to be calm online. That's dope. That's dope. I'm smooth wherever I go. I just want you guys to realize there's a problem. It's not normal to see death, murder, kills, violence, sex, chaos as entertainment. Something's not right with motherfuckers when they say, oh, it's just entertainment. So you want to see how a nigga died. You want to know the backstory and who set him up. You want to see the footage. Like, something's wrong with you. There ain't no argument there. There's no debate there. You got to have some type of demon on you to think that that's just entertainment. Period. So family, my little bit of time is up. I come to say what I had to say. You are the Song of Solomon. You are composed of this composition that makes you who you are. The effigy of man, the blueprint of who you are. King God's just a motherfucker to remind you niggas because y'all done took in too much junk. My job is come in, come the fuck out, and hope for the best for you niggas. Because I can't make nobody do anything. All I can do is make you motherfuckers think a little bit. Everything has its own rhythm. Your blood flow has its own rhythm. Once you fuck that blood flow up, now you start to notice you're aggravated more, you're annoyed more, you're more tired, whatever it may be. When you see people kill each other and hear people kill each other and want to see more and hear more about it, something's wrong with you. That's why I don't do this no more. There used to be a time on YouTube years ago, a couple years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, where the grandmaster teachers was being promoted throughout this whole app. Now you only get snippets, little pieces of them. They took them away because they were ushering in this ignorance that we all ate the fuck up and said it's okay. It's just entertainment, bro. Chill out. We're just entertaining ourselves. There's a book, and I'm always giving, references. There's a book called Black Skin, White Mask by Frantz Fanon. I done brought this, everything I'm about to say I done said before, right? Frantz Fanon, Black Skin, White Mask. I had the book, trust me. I wouldn't give you references to books I don't own. And you've seen my library, so y'all know what's up. In that book, it said the oppressed will oppress the oppressed will oppress the oppressed. Think about this. The oppressor doesn't have to do anything because we're doing it to each other. We're doing it to ourselves. But it's just entertainment. So when your kid grows up into this entertainment that you love so fucking much, don't have no motherfucking problems with anything they do because it's entertainment. You can watch and talk for days and hours about how he killed him and she killed her, and look at the footage. Where's the footage? I'm looking for the footage. I sent you the footage. You got the footage? Okay, so don't get mad when your children, who are being entertained by the same shit you're being entertained by, grow up to be just like those motherfuckers entertaining you. But what'll happen is your kid will grow up just like those motherfuckers, and you'll have a problem with it. No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Because this whole time, you was letting them see it too. You was talking about it while they're around. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here. That's when you figure out it's a problem. As an adult, that's when you figure it out. Not beforehand. Like, you can't take one step back in your day. Just take a fucking step back. Like, damn. I do like talking about murders. I do like listening to murder me. I do like trying to find footage of people getting killed. Did y'all see that duck shit? Yeah, duck got smoked out in the open. Yeah. You see that King Von shit? Yeah. You see that Nipsey and shit? Good. Look at the footage. I got the footage. Who want the footage? But it's just a nigga on YouTube telling you about it. I don't mean shit. That being said, I love y'all. That's why I do what I do. I'm gone.